Okay, so I've made the decision to go back to uni as a 30-year-old man. So I'll be classed as a mature student. I'm gonna go back to art school specifically. Um, Hopefully UAL, but I won't mind going to any art school. But yeah, the goal is UAL because that's where I started and that's where I want to finish my degree. Um, I think I made this decision because I've had this ethos to live life with no regrets, and I've done pretty well so far. Really and truly, I've not had many regrets in my life that come into my mind instantly. Um, and I feel like not completing uni is one of them, and I think uni hurts me the most because I tried so hard to get into uni. I stayed back a year um, because I failed sixth form. So yeah, stayed back a year, went to college, done a BTEC, and then I got into a school that I didn't want to go to, um, and then I failed that, and then I got into my ideal school the following year, even after though I failed, so got held back essentially again, and because of me failing twice essentially, um, I kind of like fucked up my shit. So I failed one year, passed one year, failed another year. So yeah, owe a lot of money. Because of that, I've essentially used like 2 years of my tuition. So now I need to save up essentially 10k. We'll just round it up. Essentially 10k to go back, and I'll be going back in 2026. So this is like me plotting that, showing what I'm doing, what I'm trying to, how much I save, etc., and go from there. And this is the start. I don't know how long the journey will be. I don't know if I'm gonna show the journey through to graduation, or if I'm gonna get like over the whole content thing. But this is the starting point. So ideally, yeah, I do want to record the whole journey, um, be it getting all the way into uni and what tasks I'm doing, what I'm trying to do to better myself as an artist, and so on and so forth. And I think ideally for me is not that, oh, I want a career in arts. I think my younger self actually picked a good career that's really relevant in today's world, which is essentially the course is called illustration and visual media, but ultimately it focuses on communication and visual storytelling, which I believe in this current world is super important. Everything is attention driven now, and yeah, everything is essentially visual. So if I want to be a top tier visual creator, either for myself, for a business, somebody else, etc., going through this course would actually be ideal for securing a successful future. And ultimately, I just want to complete my degree. Um, I do want to be known as a doctor, but I think that is a far out goal. Let me first hit off this hurdle, um, and then if I want to do a master's in the arts, I do that. If I want to then do a PhD in the arts, I then do that. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a hard journey. Um, I think dates for submissions will start by the end of the year, so essentially December, November times. Um, Closing dates, I believe, is like January, and then obviously go through. I have to wait for acceptances and stuff like that, and go from there. But I don't know if I'm gonna be penalized as I'm a mature student that hasn't been in education for a little while. So I need to actually look into what it takes for a mature person to go back into university. And funny enough, like I said, I actually completed my first year, so I would actually be going back into second year and then therefore third year. So the year I go back is actually the year that's going to count towards my grades because yeah, the first year didn't count, which is fine because I barely scraped through. So yeah, I think yeah, I'll probably do another video as to like why I failed, as to why I dropped out, or if anybody cares, that is. But I can just talk to myself also. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a lovely day.